Hey guys, back with another video, and this may be a pretty long video, so please try to stay with me throughout the entire thing. Alright? I'm gonna blow your guys' minds, alright? This is gonna be the nail in the coffin. Alright? And this is gonna be my last video until after the NBA Finals. So, before I get down to business, I just wanted to address my subscribers and tell them that the reason I made this channel was not about sports, okay? It was about awakening the minds of the masses, okay? And basically with this, with all these videos that I've made, this is going to expose all of sports as nothing but WWE bullshit. That 73 winning streak you witnessed from the Golden State Warriors, nothing but a scripted hoax. Okay? All those teams, they lost to them on purpose because the leagues told them to. All actors. So, yeah, like I'm saying, like, check out my other videos, okay? Check out my videos on the Orlando shooting, which was a staged hoax. And yeah, I may come off as like different, but like I said, I'm here to tell you the truth, no matter you know, I'm basically gonna say it like it is. You know, I'm gonna be blunt about it, okay? And yeah, so basically, go check out the most recent video on the Orlando shooting. It's just actors, all right? Guy with the bullet wound. He's being carried off. Then when the camera turns off of him, he's standing on his own 2 feet, which is impossible if you got a bullet wound inside of your leg. And then he pushes off the guy like, get off of me. Like, the scene's over, get off of me. I don't want you touching me. And then the guy's just laughing his ass off. You know why they're laughing? They're laughing at you. Because millions of people are buying this as real, and it's not. Anyways. So basically what I wanted to address is, again, the nail in the coffin. And when you talk to when you share my videos and try to go over, you know, gematria and numerology. Gematria is basically a Freemasonic code by the elites, alright? It's a code that they leave in plain sight. So it's like another language, but it's just numbers. So essentially, when they put all these numbers in front of you, because that's what sports are, it's all about the numbers. So when they throw these numbers in front of you, like, you know, there was one game where Cleveland ended the first quarter with 33 points. They're basically showing you the truth in plain sight. So, and you have to look at different events. For example, Machine Gun Kelly in a freestyle, he said the Cleveland Cavaliers were going to win the championship, and he is from Ohio and has a label that's called the Cavaliere or the Cavalier. So see, that's another hint. But here, I'll give you some examples. Oh yeah, and Andrew Bogut being out. It's a part of the script, alright? I already told you this is fake nonsense. Alright, so ironically, June 19th, there's going to be a WWE pay-per-view. WWE equals 51 for the 51-year drought of Cleveland. Alright, 51 equals conspiracy. And 51 equals Freemason. And that pay-per-view is called Money in the Bank. That's a pretty ironic name for the NBA Finals, Money in the Bank. So Money in the Bank has numerology of 74, which equals Masonic, 47 backwards, 47 equals Ohio, 936, 156, and 66. Now 936, 156, and 66 all equal 33 in word form. So Money in the Bank is essentially a 33. Remember, LeBron and King equals 66 and 156. You know, 156, that's basically 16-5. The playoff record when the Cavaliers finished Game 7. Las Vegas equals 516. Now, let me try and break down MGK. So, MGK equals 47, which equals Ohio. 186, which equals conspiracy. 13 and 31. Do those numbers ring a bell? I said 13 and 31. 131 is championship. LeBron's 13th season, he's 31 years old. Okay, maybe that's just coincidence. Machine Gun Kelly equals 16. You know, the amount of wins that Cleveland will have when this is all over. 16 equals 33. In word form, 16 equals 33. 96 equals Freemason. And 70. NBA Finals Game 7 has a gematria of 70. And his recent album that he released, Black Flag, has a gematria of 70. So, that's basically, like I said, Machine Gun Kelly has a gematria of 70. So that's basically a red flag, and like I said again, his label is the Cavalier. Now let me break this down even deeper. And there are birthdays on June 19th which are very telling. Yeah, you could say this is coincidence, but you know, it's for you to decipher whether this is coincidence or not. And like I've said, I'm here for the truth, but so Macklemore, alright? That's his stage name, but he's gonna turn 33 years old on June 19th. That name has a gematria of 96, which again equals Freemason, 576, and 42, which all equal Freemason. A Freemason turning 33 years old. Okay. 42 equals Cleveland Cavs, NBA Finals, LeBron James, Muhammad Ali. Kimbo Slice died at the age of 42. Muhammad Ali, born 1942, has a gematria of 42. Yeah. And Muhammad Ali died 6'3". The Prophet Muhammad died at the age of 63. Maybe that's coincidence. Maybe that's coincidence, but Prophet Muhammad equals 73, which equals sacrifice, which equals the Golden State Warriors win-loss record, 73. 132. The Cleveland Cavaliers, when they are done with this finals, they will be 1-32 in the 3-1 comeback record. They will be the first team to break that drought, just like the 51-year drought of Cleveland. Stephen Curry equals 132. Cleveland Cavs equals 132. LeBron R. James equals 132. Walt Disney equals 132. Did you hear what I just said? Walt Disney equals 132. Okay? On January 18th, I've said this to my subscribers during the OKC series. I've mentioned that all the videos on ESPN that have been showing Steph Curry, the timestamps, that's how they leave the hints. It's in the timestamps, alright? All the timestamps have been pointing at death. Remember, 38 equals death and 118? ESPN recently had a 1 minute and 18 second clip of Steph Curry missing shots from the Golden State Tunnel before Game 5. So, get this. On January 18th, the Golden State Warriors faced the Cleveland Cavaliers. Golden State Warriors ended with a score of 132 to 98, which is a span of 34 points, 3-4, the finals record when LeBron James is crowned a king in Cleveland. King James. So 132 again. Okay, see, they leave hints. 98 equals prophet. So it's basically a prophecy, prophet. And ironically, it also equals chosen one. Remember, that's what they're calling LeBron James right now, is chosen one. And chosen one equals 131, which equals championship. And September 23rd, if you remember September 23rd, there was this whole theory about the world ending that day, which was dumb because no one can predict when the world's going to end. So that's basically like a date of prophecy. And the Pope visited the White House September 23rd. And he arrived at the White House at 9:23. And of course, get this. In September 23rd can be also written 23/9 in different countries, okay? 23/9, which is 239. This is the 239th year of existence for the United States. 239. LeBron James equals 923, like September 23rd. 239, 923. Okay. And basically, Game 4, I'm going to break this down real quick. Game 4, this was the game right before the Orlando shooting where Golden State scored 50 and LeBron and the Cavaliers scored 55. 55 equals Satan. Okay? Now, what happened the next day? 50 dead and 53 injured. That's why Golden State scored 50. And there's your 5-5, 50 dead, 53 injured. There's your 5-5, which is against Satan. And ironically, the Orlando shootings took place on David Rockefeller's birthday, a billionaire, and the birthday of George W. Bush, which is no coincidence, but... Oh, and 50 plus 55 equals 105, which equals Zionism and Masonry. You can replay that because that's not by coincidence. That's not by coincidence. So they ended with the score of 108 Golden State. 108 equals Golden State, and the Cleveland Cavaliers had 97. 97 equals fairy tale. And I wanted to make another point because everyone has been saying that they've been seeing 25s lately. They've been seeing 25s. I'm gonna cut that talk of 25s. I'm gonna cut it off at the ankles. All right. So, Draymond Green got suspended Game 4. 6-10, which can be written 10-6. 106 equals prophecy, and had a date numerology of 52, which equals prophecy. And if you remember, the first two games, Golden State got 52 points to end halftime. This is why. This is your scripting right here. Draymond Green suspended equals 250 and 1,500 and 106. Warriors lose NBA Finals equals 250, 1,500 and 97. So Draymond Green suspended and Warriors lose NBA Finals have the same gematria, and 97 equals Warriors lose NBA Finals. And Game 4, 108 to 97 is a sum of 205 or 25. Oh, God. Okay, Game 5. Maybe that's coincidence. Game 5, Golden State ended with 97 points. I mean, that's how you know it's not coincidence. And the Cleveland Cavaliers ended with 112. 112 equals Zionist, backwards 211, which is the 47th prime number. Ohio equals 47. And that's a sum of 209 points. Or 29, because zeros don't count in gematria. 29 equals Ohio, and if you remember, to start the game, the Cleveland Cavaliers were wearing black. Okay? That's because they were showing up to the Warriors' funeral, because this is the beginning of their killing, of their death. Warriors lose NBA Finals 97 to Ohio, 47th prime, Ohio, Cleveland Cavaliers. Okay? And I wanted to touch on the Prophet Muhammad, or Muhammad Ali. He died 16 days 16 days before Game 7. 16 equals 33. Kimbo Slice died 13 days before Game 7. Those are two really important numbers for the Cleveland Cavaliers and LeBron James. Now, if you add up 16 plus 13, you get 29, which equals Ohio. Now, if you add up the numbers individually, 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 6 equals 11, and the 11th prime number is 31. So that's essentially 131, which equals championship. And the 5th prime number of 11, no, the 5th prime number is 11. So that's essentially 51, 51. 511 equals Saturn, which is what all the elites and the Freemason Zionists do, is worship Saturn. And I wanted to address one more thing. All you people, stop with calling the elites the Illuminati, alright? That's what this whole, or you know, some of the truth community does, is call them the Illuminati. And they basically invented that phrase. So why do you think that phrase is so mainstream? If you talk about a conspiracy or something, that's all these sheep bring up is the Illuminati. Like, oh, Illuminati conspiracy. No. The secret society members you have to be aware of are the Zionists and the Freemasons. Those are the guys that run this world. And they showed in The Simpsons equals 33, and they had a episode about Freemasonry. Okay? And it basically shows a scene of this guy. I don't watch The Simpsons, so it shows a scene of this guy and his face or something. I'm not going to explain it. It basically tells you that Freemasons run the world. Now, remember, 6 corporations control everything you see here on the media and on the newspapers. 6 corporations control all of that, and television. So are you going to trust these corporations who lied to you about 9/11? Are you really going to trust these guys? You can't trust these guys because everything they tell you is a lie. Okay? That's why I made this YouTube channel, to expose these corporations, expose these Zionist, Freemason, Satan, Baphomet worshippers, all right? That's what they do. That's what they do. And I'm telling you right now, all you people telling me to try to be happy. Here's the thing, you can't be all about love, all right? Like guys, I'm one of the most optimistic people ever. Like I'm all about being optimistic, but you guys can't ignore what's going on and continue to be tricked by the elites, because that's what they want you to do. They want you to be tricked by the elites. Or by them. Okay? So, oh yeah, and basically I wanted to shout out someone. He goes by Brother Berg, and he has a blog called Extra Capsa. Extra CAPSA. And he has an article that basically shows the Game of Thrones. A Game of Thrones episode aired on the same day as the Orlando shootings, and the plot centered around a gay scenario. And at the end of the show, this is predictive programming, at the end of the show there was a massacre that was centered around a gay scenario. So That's your predictive programming. They're telling you, you know. And I suggest you go check that. I'll leave that in the description. He does amazing work, and it basically ties into LeBron James and the you know, him coming back. So, anyways, that's pretty much it. So basically, you know, just share my videos, and like I already said, I'm gonna be right, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So, alright, I'll see you guys later. This is my favorite shirt. I love this shirt.